own radio station. Not New York, not Philadelphia. Proud to be New Jersey.
New Jersey 101.5.
From the streets of Union City to your nighttime radio, Steve Trevelise keeps you in the Jersey know. From 7 till 11, live, local, and live. Steve Trevelise on New Jersey 101.5.
A lot to talk about tonight. We keep changing the rules as far as the opening. More and more things are opening up in New Jersey or partially opening up in New Jersey. What's not opening up in New Jersey, of course, are the gyms. And we don't know, God knows when the gyms are going to open. If you're a pro athlete, you could train out. You could train with no problem. But anybody else, no, not you. You can't go. But I've got a gym owner coming on, Steve Parrino. And he owns one of 3 retro fitness locations, all of which have been closed because of the virus since March the 15th. And I got to text him yes because we're too easy to just call the freaking number. Yes, call in. All right, so anyway, he's from Brooklyn. What do you want? All right, so anyway, he's got 3 gyms. And the problem is he hasn't made any money thanks to the shutdown. So even though the employees are getting paid, they've got the subsidy checks and they've got unemployment. The guy who owns the gym just keeps going broke because the bills continue to pile up. And here he is, Steve Parrino. How are you, pal?
Hey, Steve, thank you so much for taking the time to have us on. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Now, you got 3 retro fitness locations. One is in Freehold. You've been closed since March the 15th, and you've got 0 revenue, yet you're required to pay all the bills. How you doing this?
It's not easy, Steve. It's a struggle every day. The first and most important thing I want to shed a little light on is the fact that, like you said, since March 15th, Retro Fitness, we got out ahead of this thing. We stopped billing our members immediately. So we have 0 revenue, like you said, that's come in since that date.
Right.
But yet our essential bills, such as rent, insurance, electric, and cable, they're still needing to be paid every month.
And
now
you're not getting any money from insurance or government. This is all on you to pay these bills.
That's it. Insurance. The myth about insurance does not pay claims for business interruption or loss of revenue when it comes to virus. We've been denied by all insurance companies.
So
we've been up to this point. All we've been asking to do is go back to work.
Right.
And for some reason we haven't been allowed to. Now we need money.
Well, do you believe that the governor is taking it out on gym owners? You think that's got something to do with why the gym owners are still no word on when they can go back, yet everyone else seems to have the ice breaking in their favor?
Steve, it pains me to believe that a man in the governor's position would have that point of view. But unfortunately, I have no other thing to believe other than the fact that he is holding gym owners hostage. I don't know the reason. Like I said, we're still responsible to pay all our bills. Our gyms are ready to open.
Right.
We have CDC and state guidelines in place. We've had Retro Corporate come through and put us through a very thorough protocol of how to get our members in safely and get a workout in. And for some reason, Governor Murphy is not, he's just not hearing us. I've personally tried to call his office a few times. His voicemail is full and there's no option to leave a message.
Now, people don't understand when it comes to owning a business in New Jersey that, you're not a rich millionaire. You've got to pay bills, and the bills don't stop because the customers come in. So you're really basically getting screwed in that the bills pile up, but you can't do anything on the other side to make any money. Meanwhile, your employees are being taken care of thanks to the subsidies and unemployment. So what's a business owner in New Jersey to do? How much longer can you go on like this?
Not much longer. I mean, like I said, a lot of my friends have personally had to close their businesses. You got to remember, on top of the bills that we're paying our businesses, we still have homes and family to feed and insurances at home. And, we are getting it from all angles, And, you ask any doctor, and any doctor will tell you the most healthy person in the world is one that exercises frequently,
Well, if anything, he would be opening gyms to build the immune system, to get people out there, to get some movement, to work off some steam for mental health, but also the fact that he met with Chris Lambert and a couple of gym owners and Congressman Jeff Van Drew. His people met with. He couldn't make the call, but they used some of the proposal that he was given in press releases and also to allow the professional athletes to train. Yet the gym owners are still screwed, and that's just not right.
Yeah, the fact that we don't have a date in any of the phases is just, it just blows my mind. And you know what else, Steve?
What's that?
I honestly, I don't watch too much of the news, but every once in a while I tune into one of the governor's briefings. I wish for once when he mentions that he does not have a date for gyms or gyms are difficult, I wish he would express a little bit of compassion for us small business owners. He actually mocked us last night. He made a little bit of a joke about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I saw that.
And, he mocked us. Let me tell you, Arnold Schwarzenegger does not need to come out to a gym. He's got a 25,000 square foot gym at home. So that was totally uncalled for.
All right. Now, you're running for Township Committee Republican in Millstone on July 7th. So you'll be meeting with a lot of other business owners who are also upset. You've been speaking with people in the community. What's it like in Millstone? How much trouble are they having with reopening?
Well, in the town of Millstone, it's more of a residential area,
right?
So we haven't been experiencing that much.
Well, they own businesses.
Now we have some restaurants that have done the outdoor dining. They put up the tents,
right?
And I myself, we're trying to do that with the gyms. It's a very difficult task getting equipment outdoors.
Oh yeah. All right, now
I feel like
go ahead.
I feel like we have small business owners and gym owners. We're being penalized for coronavirus. Why should I have to close down a business that I've worked my entire life? And when I say I've worked, my wife, my children, my 84-year-old in-laws come to this gym and work. We've been working to the bone our entire lives to build these businesses. Why should I have to lose my business because of coronavirus when everybody else, like I said, employees, it's a great thing. They're secure at home. They're getting their unemployment check. Business owners, nothing has been done for us. PPP loans did nothing for the business owner. All they did was take the load off of unemployment. They did nothing for a business that is not allowed to open. I need to make that very clear.
All right.
If the governor wants to stay closed, why don't he pay our bills?
Well, the problem is if the governor pays your bills, that would mean we would end up paying your bills unless you sue the governor personally. He's got the money, by the way. How about this? You got an 84-year-old relative working in the gym?
My mother and father both personally come there every chance they get and help us.
All right.
Everything we can.
Have them challenge Governor Murphy to a bench, and whoever benches more, I guarantee you'll be open.
My father-in-law looks like Jack LaLanne. I don't see too many guys like that.
There you go. That's how we get this thing open. Steve, thanks so much for coming on. We're going to talk about this. More and more businesses in New Jersey. Princeton Panera Bread, 24-hour fitnesses are all closed. Six Brothers Diner. I could go on. This is only the beginning. But thanks so much for coming on. Keep us posted with what's going on. Okay, pal?
Thank you so much for having me, Steve. Have a wonderful night. Keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Steve Parrino, owner of Retro Fitness in Freehold, and he's got two other locations as well. But this is what I want to talk about. 1-800-283-101.5. If you're a business in New Jersey who's been forced to close, hasn't been able to reopen, hasn't been able to fully reopen, I don't think people understand what you go through. People tend to assume that all businesses owners are millionaires. That's how they got the money to open a business, and a lot of them don't, and a lot of them I know from owning small businesses in New Jersey, living hand to mouth, week to week. I would never be able to come back from this. I had a couple of coffee shops, comedy clubs, forget it. But 1-800-283-101.5. As I said, 24-hour fitnesses are closed. Six Brothers Diner is closed. Princeton Panera Bread is closed. If you're a business owner, let's talk about what you're going through and how long you can do this in New Jersey. I'm Steve Trevelise. Here's New Jersey 101.5 Fast Traffic.